Well, Mario's once again back at it for another adventure in the Mushroom Kingdom to save the Princess Toadstool. Wait, hold on, that's not the plot? Surprisingly, no. Mario's latest outing on the Wii U actually has you platforming in an all-new region, the Sprixie Kingdom. And within the Sprixie Kingdom, your ultimate goal isn't to save the princess, but rather your definitive task is to save the Sprixies, which are weird little fairy things that escaped from a child's education program. Alright, let's take a step back for a second and take a look at the story. So Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Peach are all walking around at night, for some reason. While on their stroll, they come across a clear hunched pipe. Mario and Luigi, having some outlandish case of OCD, instantaneously fix a pipe. Because that's a thing that plumbers do, I guess. It's nice to see Nintendo finally setting to the idea that Mario and Luigi are supposed to be plumbers and not freaking circus performers. Once the pipe is leveled, a large collection of miscellaneous items fly out for some unexplained reason. It's as if Nintendo's saying, hey look, we actually added new stuff this time around! Do you remember the former days when Nintendo would produce a brand new Mario game and they wouldn't rub every last edition in the consumer's face? Well, clearly the modest days of Nintendo are gone, because now they're all like, hey, check it out! We added a new cat suit! Look, it turns you into a freaking cat!
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
However, alongside of the onslaught of items Nintendo continually persists to shove down our throats, a little fairy denoted as the Sprixie flies out. Fluently speaking in clip art, the Sprixie informs our heroes, and Toad, that Bowser has been trapping the Sprixies in bottles, for some reason. It's never really explained as to why Bowser wishes to undergo this task, but I assure you it's most definitely very evil. Probably. Anyways, Bowser captures the Sprixies and squeezes his body through the pipe using the magic capabilities of, lube, I guess. And then he runs off like a little biscuit. So now it's up to our heroes, and Toad, to venture off to the Sprixie Kingdom and save all the Sprixies. Because it's kind of their job as heroes, and also Breaking Bad just ended, so there's nothing really on TV anymore. The story is just as shallow as any other Mario title, with it primarily existing just for the sole purpose of, well, having ultimate objective. With that being said, a game doesn't need a story for it to be enjoyable. And if you think it does, well, you probably don't like Mario games to begin with, so why are you watching this? So by simply perceiving some gameplay, you might be thinking, hey, this looks a lot like Mario 3D Land for the 3DS. And well, yeah, you would be right. The best way you could possibly describe Mario 3D World is that it's Mario 3D Land with multiplayer. And a catsuit.
Look at it!
However, I don't think that denotation does the game justice because I didn't enjoy Mario Land nearly as much as I enjoyed this installment. And I think the core reason behind this is plain and simple. The level design. Mario Land's level design felt very uninspired, alongside of it feeling very copy and paste and claustrophobic. Due to the level design alone, Mario 3D World almost dominates the past couple of Mario titles. I'll be honest, I haven't really enjoyed the past couple of Mario games, especially the new Super Mario Bros. Series. The original on the DS was good, but it got just as bad as Call of Duty when they started throwing them out almost every year with next to no changes. But we're not here to talk about those abominations. We're here to discuss the game that actually tries. And I suppose I already gave my opinion for Mario 3D World even before I reached the end of this review. But when a gaming icon does so mediocre for so long and just to sporadically release a very ingenious title, you can't help to not be excited. Even if Nintendo is still rubbing in minuscule changes in our face.
Look at it!
Mario controls just as he did in Mario 3D Land for the 3DS, freely able to move in all three axes just as you would expect from a Mario 3D title. However, Mario World presents a weird hybrid of sorts that's reminiscent of both 2D and 3D Mario titles. The camera is locked like a 2D Mario title, but the way the characters traverse is very similar to 3D Mario titles such as Mario Galaxy. Speaking of characters, you have 4 to choose from, and they all perform differently. Mario is your all-around guy, Luigi jumps ridiculously high, Peach can float, and Toad can run the quickest. It's very evocative of Mario 2 actually, even translating how all 4 characters played from that title. However, unlike Mario 2, not all the characters are created equal. For example, remember how Peach could keep herself airborne for good deal of time? Yeah, well look how long she could hover in this game. No, I'm not even kidding, that's it. Oh, and aside from that, she moves around as if she's sporting around high heels. I wouldn't really be all too surprised if she was, though. And then there's Toad, who can't jump worth shit talking mushrooms. Well, what about Mario? He's the all-around guy, right? Yeah, all-around sucks! Many reviews have commented on how all 4 of the characters perform very differently. And while this is true, to state they are all well balanced is a complete lie. Luigi is the best character by far. But I mean, after all, this is your Luigi.
Yahoo!
Well, I mean, it was when I wrote the script. It's not anymore. Shh. But really, let's think about this. Mario 3D World is a platformer, and in platformers you use jumping to get to your goal, and Luigi can jump the highest. In conjunction with his Michael Jordan jumps, Luigi controls very lightly. He doesn't seem to be affected by the variable of gravity as much as the other characters, and therefore seems to gently float down after every jump. He's arguably the easiest character to control, and thus more making him, well, the best character. Anyways, I should probably discuss the excessively promoted catsuit now.
I want all of you to look at it!
So if you've seen a single ad of Mario 3D World, you undoubtedly know they added a new power-up that turns you into a handicapped feline. The catsuit allows you to scurry up walls, attack enemies, and do this downward thrust thing I swear was specifically programmed to kill you. It's actually a really enjoyable suit to use, if not a little abusive. Also returning is the Fire Flower, the Boomerang, and the Tanuki suit. There's also this cherry thing that duplicates your character, but I consider this to be more of a gimmick than an actual item since you can't carry it out of levels specifically designed for it. The multiple characters and items are nice, but the thing that really makes 3D World shine above the recent Mario titles is the level design. Arguably some of the best in years, the levels featured in the game all have a distinct and unique feel to them. And unlike some games, where all the levels are just sort of intermingled in this sloppy, indistinguishable mess, I could go to the overworld and inform you, yeah, this is the level that has the blue and red blocks that works on a timer, or that level is the one reminiscent of Mario Kart. In juxtaposition to other games where I'd be like, yeah, that's the ice level, I think there's a Goomba in it? Why do you like this game? Every level has a definitive element that the level is centered on, alongside of it having a distinguishable theme. Like, no joke, all the castles, the ghost houses, they all feel and are truly different from prior ones. And this is wonderful, since all levels don't seem to all blend together, unlike some games. Oh my god! Alongside of the clever level design, what also helps differentiate the levels among other levels is simply how the levels are presented. In conjunction to feeling different, the levels also look different. You know how Mario games, they always have the frickin' obligatory grass level, obligatory snow level, obligatory desert level, obligatory oh my god, when the heck is this game gonna be over? I mean, Mario 3D World has these types of levels, but they also have levels like Cliffside Railway level, a level where you're riding a wannabe Yoshi, a carnival level, and even a Moonlight Grassland suspended in midair with fireflies and purple dirt level. Yeah, the variety is sincerely stunning and amusing, and at no point at the game did I say to myself, this level is pretty much the same exact thing as that other level I played. Unlike some games, oh my god! Also, I'm surprised I haven't mentioned this yet, but the game is gorgeous. None of the models are all too great, heck, they're all rather simplistic. However, the game gets away with this due to how clean it's all presented to the player. The game just looks and feels, well, clean. There's also a lot of nice visual filters in the form of sun rays shining towards the screen, various sprinkles of water dripping down the camera, tons of eye candy, the works. Everything in the game also seems to have a very soft glow, which really helps execute the visual style of everything looking clean and organized. The graphics aren't ever stunning, per se, but they certainly are artistically appealing and very easy on the eyes. The levels are great, but how about the bosses? Well, to call them easy would be an understatement. The bosses, while interesting and creative, never really strike as a real challenge. I never had to fight a boss more than once, and each can be defeated in under a minute. But hey, they're at least fun, right? You gotta give credit where credit's due, and I truly did enjoy every boss battle in the game. Even if I did beat him in a matter of seconds. Mario as of late has seemed like a lazy excuse via Nintendo to make a quick buck. You can't mess up something as enjoyable as Mario. Usually. But while the past Mario games have been quote-unquote fun, they haven't done anything to really innovate in the past couple of years. And much like the levels within the games themselves, they all have just seemed to sort of just blend together. However, the same cannot be said for this title. Mario 3D World is arguably one of the best Mario games, no, platformers I've played in years. The level design is clever, the bosses are creative, the presentation is top-notch, and the game will keep you intrigued all the way throughout. Mario might have missed his window of opportunity in his recent titles, but you'd be a fool to pass this title up. Super Mario 3D World is one of the best Mario games you've played in years. Super Mario 3D World gets a 4.5 out of 5 with the label of brilliant. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I have other reviews and stuff. There's links on the screen. Using YouTube magic, clicking on them will take you to another video. Crazy, right? Anyways, if you like what you saw, remember to leave a like. And if you want to see more reviews or whatever, click the good old subscribe button. But until next time, have a good one, guys.